So you just found out that a guardian ad litem is joining your case. Many parents freak out when a guardian ad litem gets involved. They worry that they'll lose custody or placement time with their child. But what if I told you that a guardian ad litem isn't an obstacle? They're your best opportunity to win your case. My name is Jeff Hughes. I'm the lead attorney at Sterling Lawyers. Here's exactly how to prepare, impress, and win your guardian ad litem's recommendation so that your child stays with you. When the court appoints a guardian ad litem, you might feel like your parenting skills are suddenly on trial, and that is absolutely normal to feel. But it's not just you that they'll be talking to. Most parents assume that the guardian ad litem will interview mom, dad, and maybe the child. But here is the truth. When a guardian gets involved, they'll interview everyone relevant in your child's life. But that could look like teachers, therapists, babysitters, extended family, even neighbors, coaches, doctors, anyone who has relevant information on your child's life. They're doing it to dig deep, to find out who's really telling the truth or who's just spinning stories. In one case, we had opposing party dad claim that our client mom never helped with the child's schoolwork. But when the guardian ad litem called the child's teacher, what the guardian found was that mom was heavily involved in the child's school activities. It wasn't what either parent said, it was what the teacher knew that made all the difference. Now, what about the scenario where you know that the other parent is lying, bald-faced lying to the guardian ad litem? How will the guardian ad litem see through this? Well, it's through information, and not just the information that you provide, which is certainly helpful. The guardian ad litem is going to want to see other information from other sources to corroborate what you are saying. So they will look for information from the school, like school reports, report cards, medical files, emails, police reports, text messages between parents and other people that are involved. I remember once where one parent claimed that their ex missed all of the medical appointments. But once the clinic records were obtained, it showed the opposite. And that claim backfired. It destroyed their credibility. So here's the bottom line. If you make a claim, back it up. A guardian ad litem will check. I know that the biggest fear of many parents when a guardian ad litem is involved is that when the guardian talks to their child, the child may say something that gets completely misunderstood and you won't be there to explain it. Some parents fear that the guardian will ask the child to pick a parent or think that their child's words alone determine the case. But here's the reality. The guardian ad litem observes behavior, safety, and emotional well-being, not just words. In one visit, a guardian ad litem noticed that the child was quiet and reserved around one parent, but was relaxed and joyful with the other. That silent moment mattered more to that guardian than anything that either parent said. Your child's words certainly matter, but their behavior speaks louder. Ultimately, in your case, a guardian ad litem will issue a recommendation that will shape your child's future. I know many parents think that a guardian ad litem will just file a report and then vanish. But the truth is this, a guardian ad litem is actively involved in cases. They participate in the court. They defend the recommendation. They call witnesses. They cross-examine witnesses. And ultimately, they stand by their findings. I recall once we had a case where one parent tried to discredit the guardian ad litem. But in court, the guardian ad litem presented detailed notes, screenshots of text messages, and records. The judge didn't just back the guardian ad litem's recommendation. The judge quoted it directly in the ultimate judgment in that case. The guardian ad litem's words carry serious weight. Now here's a quick timeline for what exactly happens when a guardian ad litem is assigned in a case. First, there's the appointment, and that's triggered when there's a dispute between the parents. Then there's the initial contact, and that usually comes with intake forms that the guardian ad litem sends both parents. Then next, there's a meeting between the parent and the guardian ad litem. So the guardian has to do two meetings, one with one parent and one with the other parent. Then there's an investigation, and that typically takes 4 to 12 weeks. And that includes all of the interviews, maybe repeat appointments with the parents, discussions with the children involved, pulling records together, visits to anywhere else where the guardian ad litem believes that it's necessary to issue an ultimate recommendation. Then there's court hearings where the guardian actively participates and testimony is offered and taken by the judge. Then ultimately, there's a final recommendation, and guardians put this in writing, or it can be delivered directly to the parents. And your behavior matters at every single stage. Don't give the guardian ad litem any reason to doubt your parenting all along the way. Now you know exactly what a guardian ad litem does, but are you prepared for that exact moment when they sit down with you and start asking questions? I've seen parents, unfortunately, lose their cases, not because they were bad parents, but because they were just unprepared for this first meeting. So watch this next video where I'll walk you through exactly what to expect and how to ace your guardian ad litem interview so that your child stays exactly where they belong with you.